So today, man, we need to talk about these Animal Crossing numbers that are coming in. They are mind blowing. So let's go. What is up, everybody? Bobby here, the Nintendo Guru, and today I want to talk about some numbers that are coming in about Animal Crossing New Horizons. These things are, I think, unlike anything we've ever seen ever, obviously, but some of the stuff we're going to talk about. So let me read a couple articles from Nintendo Life that discusses them further in detail. So the first article that we have is Animal Crossing New Horizons has sold more digital units in a single month than any console in game history. Animal Crossing New Horizons has reportedly made video game history in a month of March, shifting an estimated 5 million copies digitally, according to Market Report and Nielsen Superdata. The Nintendo's published title broke the console record for monthly digital game sales, which was previously held by Activision's Call of Duty Black Ops 3. To add some perspective to this, Animal Crossing New Horizons digital sales roughly matched the combined first month sales of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and Pokemon Shield. Here is perhaps why. The game's combination of social features and relaxing setting likely appealed to individuals stuck at home. Closures of brick and mortar stores also meant that a higher share of consumers purchased the game digitally compared to Switch titles. This news follows on the Switch's game's strong debut in the US, UK, and in Japan. So there's the first article, and that's crazy, right? The fact that 5 million copies digitally, and it's just building upon. And then we have another article that I want to touch on that talks about this being the third best physical game in the United States. Let's read this one, shall we? So this article starts out with the headline of Animal Crossing New Horizons had the third biggest US launch of any Nintendo game in history. Animal Crossing's huge success has been clear to see for some time now. NPD Gaming Industry Analysis Pat Piscatella has shared a number of statistics relating to the game's launch in the US, revealing that it is the best-selling game of March 2020 despite the lack of digital tracking. But we just talked about that a minute ago. There is additional numbers coming in as of this article that we're reading here. Nintendo published software, and that it has become the second best-selling game of 2020 so far behind Call of Duty Modern Warfare. The achievements don't stop there, though. Take a look at these amazing statistics. Best-selling game of 2020, instantly becoming the second best-selling game of the year. Archived the third highest launch month physical dollar and units sales of any Nintendo published game in tracked history. Launched month dollar sales of Animal Crossing New Horizons have exceeded the lifetime sales of all other titles in the franchise. Piscatella goes on to explain that Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and Super Smash Bros. Brawl sold more physical copies in their respective launch months for Nintendo in the US. New Horizons has become the best-selling game in the franchise in its opening month, already outselling the lifetime totals of all past games. So that's another amazing statistic and another amazing feat by Nintendo and by Animal Crossing. It is crazy to me that, like, on one part of the article, they're going, hey man, they did 5 million units digitally, and that's because nobody could get to stores and nobody could buy these games. And now we have the third biggest sales for the game physically in the history of Nintendo. That is huge. We talked about this before. Before this game launched, there was a lot of conversation about Animal Crossing is not a top-tier franchise. Animal Crossing is not the best of all Nintendo's franchises. This game, to me, shows that that is not true. This game, and don't, before you tell me about pandemics, and this is why Nintendo, and this is why this game is doing so good, let me explain something to you. This game was selling like crazy before the lockdowns of everything. This game was all over the place, doing huge numbers, outselling Pokemon and Smash in the first week of its launch. This is madness to me, that Animal Crossing is going to easily probably go down as one of the biggest selling franchises on the Switch. Something that nobody even saw coming. And when you look back and you look at the hate that Amiibo Festival caught, and you look at the hate that Happy Home Designer caught, this is just to go to show you that when Nintendo releases a game that is true to what the fans want, it can and will do good. If I believe that if the Wii U would have gotten a true Animal Crossing game, it would have done well. Not the Wii itself, the game itself. The game would have done well. Might have moved some consoles. We don't know if it would have or not. Who knows about that? The Wii was pretty much the Wii U was pretty much dead as it was. But the fact that the Wii U didn't get a true and proper Animal Crossing game, I think it just made people more ravenous when this game finally was announced and launched. It just made people crave and want that home console experience, but also there's people that want the on-the-go experience, and it's just the best of both worlds. And this game to me is perfect for the best of both worlds. This game is, hey man, I want this game, I want to take it on the go, I want to play it wherever. Although we're not really going anywhere right now as it is, but like the fact of like, hey, I want to go to bed with it. I want to take the game into the, before I go to sleep and play, 10, 15 minutes before I doze off. Or you know what, I'm going to go play and hook it up to the TV. Or you know what, me and the family are going to sit around the dining room table and we're all going to play together. These are some amazing things overall. But this is the final story that I want to talk about that, again, has me just mind-boggled. Japanese charts, Animal Crossing New Horizons overtakes Pokemon Sword and Shield's lifetime sales. So it only took a single month. The game shifted an estimated 286,000 copies in Japan last week, showing crazy level of momentum as it is comfortably pushed past last week's #1 Final Fantasy VII Remake down into the #2 spot. In terms of physical sales in the region, New Horizons has now surpassed Pokemon Sword and Shield's lifetime total. Basically, when you look at this, last week, Animal Crossing New Horizons, again, sold 286,000 units for basically a lifetime so far sales, physical 3.6 million units. Man, this is just, it's mind-blowing. It is absolutely mind-blowing to see this game doing these numbers. And look, man, as an Animal Crossing fan through and through, I am so ecstatic about this. This makes me happy beyond belief to know that so many people are out here experiencing this amazing game. There are people that I went onto podcasts with that thought I was crazy when I talked about this game. There's people that, look at Switch Island. It's a podcast where you're supposed to they do a podcast called Deserted Island. You bring one game that you're going to put into this archive, and this is the game you bring to a deserted island if you ever get lost. And I picked Animal Crossing New Leaf at the time, and both Benji and Danny were just like, okay, sell me on it. And both of them bought this game based off of my words, and both of them love it. And it makes me feel so good that so many people are now coming back to me going, man, dude, you were right about this game. This game is so good. And I love the fact that the numbers are crushing right now. We are seeing things that it's just unbelievable. In my wildest dreams, I never expected the numbers to be this strong. And they are. It's craziness. So with that, that is all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please slap the like button down below, share it with all your friends, subscribe if you're not a subscriber, hit the bell so you know what's going on around here. Listen, comments down below. Let me know, what did you expect from Animal Crossing sales? Did you really truly expect these kinds of numbers? And if so, why didn't you tell me about it? You can follow me Instagram, Twitter, and over on Twitch at Nintendo Gurus. That is all. Peace out, Preston.